What's up, fam? This is your boy, your brother, the Phoenix. Just stopping in real quick this morning. Man, I do miss y'all from last week. I had the goal, I had the desire, I had everything but what God would have me to have, which is a word from Him. And no matter how much I sought Him, it just wasn't coming together. And so I was trying to force it, and I came in and recorded about 3 or 4 videos, somewhere around there. But none of it was coming together, and it got a little frustrating. But I was like, maybe God just ain't, He ain't got it for me today. And so I stayed away from it, and I didn't do it. And the problem with that is that I had made it up in my mind that I was going to try to do this every week. I was going to have a word. Every week I was going to be bringing this. But what do you do when your plans and God's plans don't line up? How do you roll when you got that situation in your life? It would have been so easy for me just to put out something that God had not blessed, and I would have did something, but would have blessed you. And my ultimate goal is when I put out a word for it to bless you. So I'm hoping in my learning to wait on God that you receive that message this morning, that we need to wait on God. Wait on God to move. Wait on God to do those things in our lives. And listen, when I say wait on God, I'm not talking about waiting and doing nothing. That's not how we wait on God. When we're waiting on God, we wait and we're praying. We're seeking God for those things that we need to be doing to get in order. If He told us something to do, we need to be doing those things. If we got something not right in our life, we need to be correcting those things. That's how we wait on God. And when we wait on God in that way, then we'll see His fruit come up. When I look through the Bible, I look at Abraham and Sarah. And when Abraham and Sarah was waiting all those years for a baby, and they got tired of waiting on God, and they tried to do it on their own. And Sarah hooked Abraham up with her servant, and they made Ishmael. And later on, them helping God out end up causing them problems. And that's the same way in our life. When we try to make things happen, when God is putting us in a season of wait, then we create situations and circumstances in our life that's not in our favor. So I'm encouraging you today to be aware of where you are. Be aware of where God have you to be at. And if He have you in a waiting season, then wait on God. But as you're waiting, don't let waiting cause you to do nothing. As you're waiting, seek Him, pray to Him. Find out what He will have you to do in this season. Find out where He will have you to be. If there's anything that you know is wrong in your life, be correct in those things, because God is taking us through a process so that we will be ready for those blessings that He's going to place upon us when He places them upon us. But if we don't prepare ourselves and get ourselves in position, the blessing will kill us. How many of you all know that if you give a 5-year-old a car, in 9 times out of 10 situations, they're going to wreck it. But if you wait till that 5-year-old turn 15 and 16 and get a license, then the chances of them wrecking that is going to be a whole lot less, because you wait and allow them the maturity to get in that situation. And so God is allowing us in our waiting to become mature enough to where He can bless us what He has for us. So today, my brothers and my sisters, my encouragement to you is to wait on the Lord, but be careful on how you wait. Don't wait doing nothing. When you're waiting, be getting yourself ready. Be praying to Him. Be getting those things right in your life. Seeking Him for what He will have you to do and where He will have you to be. And when you do that, you will see the glory of the Lord enter your life like never before. This is your brother, the Phoenix, saying good morning, God bless, love you, peace.